So I've sold everything I own except for this, and not even all this is mine. This is my friend Brad's, these panniers with his stuff in. So he travelled up to Cairns on the plane and couldn't fit it all in, so I'm taking it up there for him. I've got my camping gear, ropes and things in there, and tarp. I've got my tarp poles down on the floor there, picnic rug, my tent, 4-man tent, and my helmet. And these are another friend's clothes that I've been looking after while he's been travelling. Okay, and in here is the rest of the stuff. So that's everything I own. I've sold or given away everything else. So I've got the rest of my camping gear, my airbed. I plan on living in a tent for some time, not straight away. I'm going to live in a house when I first get to Cairns. My hat, I didn't want to squash it in my bag. A couple of sleeping bags. That's just my bag I've got to take to work today. I still haven't done my last shift yet. I'm keeping my laptop, printer, in case I need to print tickets for events and festivals and things I go to on flights. So in this bag I've just got bits and pieces of wetsuits, some towels and stuff. It's not even full. Here are my toiletries. So I'm very minimalistic here. I've got some toilet paper which I use as tissues as well if I need them. This just comes in handy if I want to wipe down my feet or something. I've got a homemade deodorant inside this Sukin bottle. So just bicarb, tea tree oil and water. Got my lady comp, contraception, and soap, which I actually don't use soap on my body. I sometimes use it to wash my hands, but someone gave me this and I thought rather than wasting it, I'll just use it to wash my clothes or something if I'm doing hand washing. I've got my, this is all B12, all my B12, I won't have to buy that for a while. Band-aids, because some festivals don't let you wear bare feet, and because my feet aren't used to thongs, they sort of cut in and sometimes need band-aids. Scissors, lip balm, my moon cup, so I don't need tampons or pads or anything, and yeah, bits and pieces. This is to fix my dreadlocks, which really need doing. Haven't had time for that lately. Some hair ties and some razors. I don't shave my legs or armpits anymore. I haven't for over a year, since I read in a book that it can affect your body's ability to regulate temperature, and it can affect your hormones. But I still shave my bikini line, not ready to stop doing that yet. And I have found out that this strip here on the razor may actually contain animal products that might not even be vegan, and it's also from a company, BIC, who probably test on animals, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a way to give up them. But these two razors I've got will last me for ages, because I only use them for my bikini line, and you can use one for a few goes, and I don't need to do it very often. So yeah, very minimalistic. I don't need shampoo or conditioner or hairbrushes or anything like that, hair combs, none of that. That's all the products I use. I've got some bicarb of soda which I've left out in case I need it for cleaning my house, but that's the only other product I use, and I clean my clothes in bicarb baking soda, same thing. Yep, so just a few clothes here, and then the rest of my clothes all fit in here, and this isn't even full, plenty of room in it. I probably could have sold one of these bags and squeezed it all into one, but it's good to have the different bags to keep things separate, makes it easier. And then I've got one box full of bits and bobs, a bit of paperwork and stuff I need to keep, some CDs and stuff I didn't sell, and then onto the kitchen stuff. So my pantry, there's my food I'm taking. Underneath that food there's just some containers which come in handy. I've got all my cooler bags, which are handy when you go on picnics. I put a pineapple in there because it's like heavy, it might have damaged the other fruit rolling around. Another cooler bag, and this has got a plate, a bowl, and my cutlery in it. That's it. That's all I need. I'm just going to live with this. I don't want any presents from anyone. I just feel so free. My house is empty. Been camping on my lounge room floor since I've sold all my furniture, and it's awesome. So please subscribe, follow my journey, and I'll catch you next video. I'm back. One more item I forgot that I'm not willing to sell or give away is my bike. I've got two bikes on the back of my car here. One's my mate Brad's spare bike. He needs a spare bike because he doesn't have a car. And my bike. So a bike is a really good item to have if you're a minimalist because it minimises how much petrol you use. So you're not supporting big oil companies as much. So whenever you're riding distance from somewhere, you can ride. I prefer running for exercise and cycling, but cycling is a great way to save on petrol and minimise your impact on the environment. And my car, $1,900 bucks. My son lent me the money for this little hatchback, and it's such a great car, even though it was really cheap. And as you can see, with the reflection, so this car is going to drive me to the tropics, and there's plenty of room in there. I've fitted all my stuff in easily, and I haven't even blocked any of my view from driving. I can see clearly out all my windows. So, such a great feeling. I'm free. Everything I own can fit in my little hatchback, and I'm off to begin my new life.